Today topic is class. Okay. What is the class? Anyone knows that? What is the class? So in object-oriented programming language, class is a blueprint for creating an object. Okay. Got it right? Blueprint for that. Okay. What is the object? You can see that in front of you, for example, in front of you, mobile is there. That is one object. The mobile has some properties, some functions. What are the properties is color and model number. These are the some of the properties. What are the actions? Calling, message sending. These are the functions of the on the touch, Bluetooth off on. These are the functions of the that object. And if you want to make a one mobile, we need to create a some blueprint for the mobile. Same design అనేది we can use and we can reuse the same object and with the different variables and different methods, different actions and different property will give to the particular class. Class is a blueprint of the object. Okay, blueprint of the object. Class is a blueprint for creating an object. Object is where whenever see in front of, if you see anything in the object only, that kind of object, if you want to create that kind of object in multiple objects, so multiple object with the different properties and different properties, we have to create a one blueprint. Using this blueprint we'll create a multiple object for the class. Okay. Okay, class defines the properties and the methods. Okay, an object will have. Okay, for example, take any class, for example, see, person. So person is a one object, for example. Person has some property called color, name, age. These are the properties of the, okay. These are the person has the, these are the properties: color, name, age. Okay. So number, phone number. These are the properties of the person. What is the action? Work, eat, okay, and some other, doing work, doing job. These are the functions, methods of the object. Okay. So one class has contain the properties and methods. What is the class is blueprint of the object. Okay. In dot program language, how to declare the class? Okay, how to declare class? Declare the class. How to declare the class is, I will explain. You can you can declare a class dot using the class keyword. Okay, this is a class is a keyword. So where is our keyword file? Yeah, keywords. So now I will add another keyword as a sixth one, class. This is one keyword. Okay. So using this keyword, we'll create a class. We'll create a class. You can declare a class in a dot using the class keyword. Okay. Class keyword followed by class name and braces. Okay. So this is the braces. So and class name class name class name in Pascal case. Okay, Pascal case. Already we know I told you, right, what is the for function creation, what kind of case are using for functions creation, function method. So function name, while creating the function name, what kind of naming convention are using?
Lower camel case.
Camel case.
Camel case.
Flower camel case. So
Bracket.
here while the class name in a Pascal should in a better to have the class name. So good to write class name in Pascal case. Okay. For example, what is the Pascal case? How many members knows the Pascal case? Anyone knows the Pascal case? I will tell you now. Pascal case. See, what is the Pascal case? See, Pascal case is a program in naming convention where the first letter of the each compound word in a variable is capitalized. Okay. What is the Pascal case is first letter of each compound word in a variable is capitalized. Got it right? The use of descriptive variable names is a software development best practice. Okay. So Pascal case is a one naming convention. So using the Pascal case, we are using create a class name. Pascal case ఏంటుంటది? First, the following are example item written in the Pascal case. See, the first letter is T is a total, V is a again capital. Total value, URL name. So first letter and a master card. This is a Pascal case. Okay. Camel case is like this is a snake's case. This is snake. Snake means underscore. We can use underscore also. Pascal and snake case also. Okay. So you got it right. What is the case? What is the Pascal case? So good to write
Sir.
good to write class name in a Pascal case. Okay. For example, person. Okay. Student data. See, student data. You can see, right? What is the Pascal case is first letter of each word in the compound word is a Pascal capitalized. That is a Pascal case. Yes, declare you can declare a class in a dot using the class keyword followed by class name and braces. So good to write a class name in a Pascal case. Okay, these are the some example of Pascal case. Okay, now come to the syntax. Come to the syntax. What is the syntax for the class? Okay, so which keyword are you using for the creating the class? What is the keyword are you using now?
Class.
Class.
Keyword.
Okay, class is a keyword. We are using the class is a class keyword. The class name. This is the name of the class. You can write any kind of name. Okay. See, you can declare the class in a dot using the class keyword followed by class name. See, class keyword followed by class name and braces. So this is a braces. This is the syntax of the class creation. See, you can declare a class in a dot using the class keyword. You are using the class keyword followed by class name. This is a class name and the braces. This is a braces. This is the start, this is the end of the class. Okay, in the class has properties or fields. We can write no fields also, right? Or methods or functions. We can name it as anything. This is the syntax of the class. Got it right? Now I'm going to define each and everything. Here in the above, based on the above syntax, the class keyword is used for defining the class. Okay, and second point is class name is the name of the class, name of the class, and must start with capital letter. Okay, the body of the class. What is the body of the class? So above syntax, what is the body of the class? From where to where the body is there?
18 to 23.
18 to 20 is the body of the class. Okay, so body of the class consists of properties and functions. Okay, what are the user properties? Properties are used to store the data. Okay, it is also known as fields. Okay, functions are used to, what is the use of functions? Perform the operations. Okay, operation. It is also known as methods. Clear, guys? Now everything is clear. Okay, what is the class? Class is a object oriented, in the object oriented program. Class is a blueprint for creating the object. So okay, so class define the properties and methods of the object. Will have that object and sorry, properties and methods. So declare in the class. You can declare the class in a dot using the class keyword followed by class name and braces. It's a good to write a class name in the Pascal case. You know, right? What is the Pascal case? So I explained you, and syntax of the class is class name, properties, and method. This is syntax of the class. So the class keyword is is used to define the class. Okay, class keyword define the class. The class name is the name of the class and must be start with a capital letter. Please keep in mind the most of the people are not following this one. This is a mandatory to follow. The class name should be start with a capital letter and followed by Pascal. So you know, right, Pascal, right? So use the remember, while creating the class you should follow the class name should be in the Pascal case. First letter should be capital letter. Don't take the small letter. Okay, everyone, I see last my students last class students also did same mistake. Okay, and next one is properties. What are the properties? To store the data. So this is the store the some data of the class. Functions are used to perform the operation. It also known as the methods. So till now is clear, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
let's go to the program. So guys, take a file name also, use a Pascal case. Okay, better to have take the class name C should be also Pascal case. Okay, previously took the small letter. From today onwards, you have to follow that. The class name and file name. This is the file name. Okay, the file name and class name is different. File name is class program dot. Here I will create a one main method. This is the default method. Let me show you. So in this file, I'm going to create a one class. Class student. Guys, so here, what is the class name?
Student.
Students.
Student is a class name. Okay. Student has some properties. String. I will tell you why I'm taking the name. A question mark is while creating the object, maybe particular field has some data or not, whatever it is. So better to will take a question mark. So in defaultly, the name should be in the nil value. Okay. Student has a name. Sorry, student. See, this is a data type. This is a field name. See, guys, what is this one? The fourth line one. What is this one?
Property.
Yeah, property of the particular class. What is the class name here? Student as a class name. And similar like that, int age also one property. Okay, and address also one property. So now the student has three properties. Now it's clear. In that, see, as per the syntax, so as per the syntax, the class keyword is to declare the class followed by class name and the braces. See, class name and braces. I will tell you that another keyword extends keyword to inherit one class to another class. I will tell you later that one. Okay. In this class, void display. Okay. What is this one?
Method.
Yeah. What is the method name here?
Display.
Display.
Yeah, display is a method name. What is the return type here?
Void.
Non-reference.
Okay, void is a return type. Got it right? See, void is a return type. Okay, so now this class is contain the properties and methods. Okay, clear guys? Okay, and display. So here I want to display something else like print print. Okay, student details is okay. So what is the use of the properties, guys? What is the use of the properties? Tell me, guys. I told you just now. What is
Perform the
this?
process.
What is the use of the properties, not function?
Store the value.
Store
Uh,
the details.
store the details. Okay. So those store the details. I'm going to display all the information. I hope is clear right now. If you want to create an object for the class, see, this is a class. This is a blueprint of the student. Using this blueprint, we can create a multiple students. Okay. Using this blueprint, we can create a multiple student. Every student has the same property and method. Okay. Let's create an object for the class. How to create a create? Let me explain the class textures. Okay. So it's clear. Next, declaring object, class object. How to declare the object? I will tell you syntax also. This is syntax. Syntax is syntax class name object name equal to class name. This it. This is the syntax of the object. This is object name. We can use any name here, but here the class name and the class name here. This is our class. For the class, we are creating an object for the class. This is a simple syntax of the object creation. If you go to the class program, this is syntax. Okay. As per this example, what is the class name?
Student.
Okay. Student. So object name, you can create anything. Okay. You can create anything. For example, Sai object. For example, this is an object. We can create any name. And again,
Student.
student, the class name. Okay. This is a object creation of the class. Okay. This object, using this object, we can access and we can assign the value to here, and as well as we can call the function using this object. This is object is a reference for the student. Using this object, we can assign the value to the student, and as well as we can get the value through the object only. First, we'll assign the value. What is the property? What is the use of this property? We have that property store the some data, right? So for the store data, we have to assign the data, right? How to assign that? After object creation, Sai object, for example, Sai object dot name. We can access the properties through the data. Okay, name we can assign like a Sai Karan. Okay, this is the name of the. This is the name of the. This is just using the through object. See, using this object, we are accessing the property of the name, and as well as we are assigning the value. Now in the student object, the three properties, one property assign the value. Okay, again student object dot Sai object. We can create anything, man, no problem. Address, that's right. Sai object dot age. So age is what data type?
int,
So that's why I'm assigning the value. So this is where we are creating the object for the one student. The student has a some object, we are assigning the value. After assigning the value, this is a assigning the value. Then here through the Sai object only, we call the method. What is the method name? What is the method name? In the Sai student,
Display.
yeah, display. Just you have to
Display.
display. That's it. So this is where we are accessing the property and we are calling the methods through the object. So let's run this one, and again we have to create another object. Just you can use like anything. You can use like Devika something. So object one, the name, whatever it is, Mahesh, for example. This is another object. Okay, the same object we are creating for the student. This object is storing this information. This object is storing the other information. Let me change my object name. Let's run this. I will tell you. Once see, if you saw object that display the only this content here. See, student details is address, age, and the name. Okay, so this is the which object is calling the display method. Those data is displaying in the here. So now, so my subset, for example, here same. For example, now how many objects is there now?
2,
Yeah.
Object.
Let's see this. So we are accessing the value and we call the method. See, we'll see that first this object is called the display method. What will display here? What will display here in logs? Student details is HYD 20 Sai, and as well as student details is Hyderabad 30 Mahesh. Got it right? So this is where we are creating an object for the class and we call the method. We assign the value from values. to the properties. I hope everyone clear, right? You can see here, you can see the output here. See, student details is HYD 20 Saikar. Student details is HYD 30 Mahesh. Got it right? So this is where we are creating the class and properties and methods, and as well as so we create an object for the class and accessing the properties and call the methods. I hope everyone is clear with this concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Next one is and other one is constructor.
1 minute అండి.
Yeah.
సారీ టు డిస్టర్బ్ యూ. ప్రీవియస్ కోడ్ ఇంకొకసారి ఓపెన్ చేస్తారా?
Yeah.
సారీ ఫర్ గెటింగ్ దిస్ ఆస్కింగ్ అగైన్. ఐ మీన్ ఆ క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ గురించి ఇంకొకసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారా? స్ట్రింగ్
Yeah. Question mark, actually, that is the other concept is null safety. Let me explain this. Actually, why the question mark is, for example, this one is the, we are not assigning anything valid here. Okay. We are not assigning anything here. Okay. So we assigning the address and age. Okay. So this meaning is, if you're not assigning the value also, it will work because of we are taking the question mark as an optional. Okay. That is
క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ ఇండికేట్స్ ఆప్షనల్ వాల్యూ.
optional value. Maybe that value is assigned or not, whatever it is, it should be an optional. So that's that class is, I will explain. Wait. That is a null safety class. I'm going to take extra. I need to take another class about that null safety. What is the null safety?
Sure.
Yeah.
For now, it indicates an optional
Yes.
variable.
Yes.
Okay. Sir.
Let me explain that also. No problem. First, let's clear that one. Okay. Don't like null safety. I will cover the null safety. If you finish that one, if is okay, because of every time we'll take a question mark only. Okay, we'll take in the constructor. This is important. Question null safety. This concept is null safety. Okay, let me undo this one. So this one is clear, but your everyone's doubt is a question mark. That's it, right? Okay. So let's finish the first. What is the question mark? I will explain with the question mark. Then we'll see the next concept in the class. I hope is clear, right? So one second, Norma. I'm going to open one class, one sample. Guys, do you in this? What is the class name?
My app.
My app is a class name. Forget about what is the extension. I will explain. Extension is a keyword. This is a super class. This is a child. This is a parent class. So this is where we are getting some properties and method from the super class. Keep in mind, in the Flutter there is two widgets types is there. One is the stateful or stateless widget. While taking any page, we'll give the page name with extend with the stateful or stateless widget. Keep in mind. Okay, I will show you some other example. Just tell me. Okay. For example, here, what is the class name here?
Doctor specialties.
Specialty.
Yeah. So this is a constructor. I will explain that. What is a constructor? First, we'll discuss with question mark. Like the same thing. Okay. Here, what is the class name here?
Add prescription.
యాడ్ ప్రిస్క్రిప్షన్. సూపర్, గాట్ ఇట్. మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది ఐ హోప్. అంటే నేను చెప్పిన తర్వాత మీకు అది అర్థం కావాలి, చూడగానే ఇది క్లాస్ నేమ్ అని మీకు అర్థం కావాలని చెప్తున్నాను. ఓకే, కమ్ టు ద వ్యూ. ఓకే, వాట్ ఇస్ ద క్లాస్ నేమ్ హియర్?
Add doctor form.
So, okay, forget about what is forget about this one. I will explain that one later. Okay, extension superclass. What is the superclass? How to inherit the superclass? I will explain that. Okay, now is clear, right? What is the class and what is the how to create object and how to assign the object, how to access the property. Everything is okay, right? Okay, next I will go to that null safety. Better to rejoin and so 1 minute, 2 minutes, better to rejoin.